Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. What's up guys, my name is Ryjax and today we're going to check out the new Pirate FURNI set that's coming out on Habbo very soon. I'm very excited for this. We're finally getting some stuff at last after waiting from the sports, FURNI that we had, just recent events from the Olympics and all the battle ball stuff that has been happening. But now Habbo themselves have officially announced a new FURNI set, so I can't wait to see, and we're going to be checking this out today on the video. So let us see what they have gotten to bring out for us. Alright, let's go check it out. So yeah guys, here's the new FURNI set that's coming out to Habbo, by the way. It's the Dark Lodge set with the little bit of Pirate FURNI theme that they have been announcing for us on the Habbo Origins webpage. Now, what I can already see and tell is that I can see that they have changed already some of the details for certain of the FURNIs. So, for example, you can see from the Dark Lodge door over there, has a little bit of the skull on the top. You can see on the beds over there. They've been changing a lot of things on, and some other things as well, like very minor details that they've been putting on each one of these. And what I'm seeing, at least so as far as I know, I kind of like it. I know I've been hearing from the community themselves that they have been wanting a Dark Lodge set, which I just recently found out pretty much from all the people. I don't know what to say really. I mean, for my taste specifically, I think it's a cool thing. When I saw this like yesterday, right? When they announced it and everything else, like I had to think a little bit before I could give myself some opinions. At first I was like, I don't know what to think about this. But then the more I started to watch and the more I started to think like the ideas of what to make from this and stuff like that, I expected to... I think like there are things you can probably make some really great things about this, and that's where my creative process was like, oh yeah, but yeah, this is pretty cool actually. These are some cool FURNI sets and etc. So I don't mind this at all. I think it's a really cool idea that they're making. They're revamping some of the Lodge set plus recoloring it at the same time. So I like the ideas and stuff. But yeah, we're going to be watching and checking out every single FURNI, each one of them, and we're going to see, give myself each opinion to each one of them. So, let us start with this one. We're going to start with the big boy over here, as we're going to say. And that is the first one over there. It is the table. So, what can I say about the table, right? The round table is, in my opinion, it's nice. I like it. They made a little bit of chip damage on there on the right side of it, of the table. I like the one over there, what they made of it. So it has a little bit more aesthetically that it fits with the Dark Lodge theme together with the material. That's what I was always thinking about, like of each furniture of this set, right? That they have some sort of theme going on together with the material, not just itself of Pirate FURNI to make it for Pirate, but just make as well for the Dark Lodge to make sense in some sort of way. That's always what I'm trying to think of that. But I like the little bit chip re-detail that they put on the round table over there for the Lodge thing. So I think it's a nice touch over there that they made with the first one. So I kind of like it, and could be working out when you're gonna make like a bar, or something else, maybe some like whatever, like maze or like anything else special building, whatever you can create with it. Then we have the bigger table as well. We have the little big, as I call it, picnic table, the gigantic camping picnic table. They made some changes on this a little bit as well. They made some chips damage on the right side, if you can see on the little bit right side, and on the left side as well. They made some chips damage from there and stuff like that. They obviously made a recolor for it. I think it looks solid. It's a solid tab, but they didn't change it that much, but it is pretty solid over there, and etc. as far as I know. So I kind of like it, and I enjoy the way that they made that. Just very simple details. It doesn't have to be too much, which I'm kind of glad, because like depending on which item there is to make from this, like some things doesn't have to be changed that much. So, and we're gonna be going to the next FURNIs to explain on that, why it's gonna make a lot of sense before. So I'm gonna tell you that later. But next one, this is my personal favorite, is what I've been watching. As you guys see on the right side, the stool. The booty cheeks stool. I love this one. You have no idea why. It's a meme. It's a meme chair right there. You can check out that booty chair right there. Look at them ass cheeks there. Look at them cheeks. It's right there where the Habbo, your Habbo character fits perfectly. Perfectly shaped, perfectly placed. That is what you want. That is the chair you're gonna need. Buy a dozen of these and I can guarantee you're gonna have a fun time. But I just love that it just looks like a tiny little booty that's just popping out, you know. It's just so funny. Alright, to the next thing that we're gonna showcase here. So, we got the lodge. So, here's the thing about this, as I talked about before, when they were changing about things, right? And we have the lodge divider. So, they didn't change much anything except for the recolor on it, as far as I can tell. Like, I can't see anything else that makes it very different. But they made the large set just a recolor there on the large divider. I've been thinking about it. I don't think that's a problem. I think that's kind of nice. It could. There's always like, what if, right? What if they changed it at all and see if it made it better? But at the same time, they just gotta roll. I think like some things in Habbo Origins just gotta keep it clean and simple. So yeah, I think the large dividers are fine as the way it is, right? It's just better how it is, and that is how it should be. Just clean and simple for certain things, but some things does not have to be changed on the regular. So I think this is a good solid effort there. Now, let us talk about the big one that I have certain discussions about, okay? So first of all, let's talk about the lodge gate, right? The lodge door that you see on the picture as of right now. So, lodge gate I think is really cool, right? We have the door skull as I talked before. This is the skull, I like it. I like that little, you know, niche addition that they made. You gotta do something very different. And there's so many ideas that runs around with the large door, right? Because what we have here, right, is like you can probably make games with this door. You can probably make like whatever with this door, to be fair. And especially when like Halloween is in the area, that's gonna be aesthetically fitting for something. Right, so the skull is like a nice addition, and that is the revamp of the lodge door that they have made. The only thing that I wished for on this door specifically is more, I don't know, but like maybe more cracks or something on the door or on the right side or wherever. Some like chip damages that they could have made or scratches or whatever, to make like a pirate like a more aesthetically pleasing door. I don't know if they could, you know. I don't know how it, you know, how things work when they make designs or what applies for the game and stuff like that. But I just thought it would be looking more better if it's more chipped, like, or damages on the door itself. I don't know, it would have been really cool. Or well, I don't know if the door glows either. That's the question. If the skull glows from its eyes or some shit like that. I don't know. Either way, it's a cool design. I love the skull on the door. I enjoy it heavily, and that's what I like about it a lot. You can make very great things about this. You can make like a high risk, high reward from games or something, or cool like what can I say, mazes, as I said, or anything else like jail doors or like cursed rooms. Whatever you can make with this, right? But I like about this door. There's so much things you can do with it, and I just love the skull. The skull makes it so good. It's one of the main things I think from the FURNI set over here that is gonna get highly attracted if anything else, and I think it's gonna be really good. This really good thing that's gonna be happening on Habbo with this door specifically, and I think it's nice. Then the next one. Then we have the lamp. So they made a minor thing about this lamp, as far as I know. Obviously the recolor, but they made like cracks on the bottom. And I don't know, I never been really caring too much about the large lamp. It never been a thing of mine. It just been pretty much just blah, you know. I never really cared about it. But I'm just wondering how the light would look like when they activate that thing, you know, because you know, with stacks, you can stack with the lamps. And, you know, stack with an infinite lamp, and well, not really infinite if I may say so, but a really big lamp source. So I'm just wondering how it look like if it's just the regular lamp from the lodge that has the same light effect, or if the light effect has been changed on this one specifically, and maybe we can give out like this very dark, moody lightness that they gave it on from the bar. I do hope so. At least I hope so. It's not just the regular same thing, but we can only pray, right? We can only pray. But they made some minor detail on it, and that's on the bottom where they made a crack. So it's a nice little touch that they made on the lap. So let's go to the next one, the big one. This bed have been changed a lot, as you can tell. So they made a lot of things. From the top of the bed over there, as you can see, they have made a crack chip damage on the top of the bed frame. As they made over there, they also made some cracks on the left side of the bed. There's like what can you say it? all the things that have been ripped here and just damaged completely the bed. It gives that little bit of like a ripped apart bed aesthetically. But most of all, there's a rat. There is a rat under that bed. Let's face it, we are gonna be facing that crazy ass rubber rat meme in every single thing, right? And rats make me crazy. In a rubber room full of rats. And it's gonna go constantly with that meme, man. I'm gonna be so annoyed eventually with it. But it's a nice touch, though. I feel like they put most work onto the bed, right? The most work out of this entire FURNI set, they put most work on this. I like everything about the design. This is the most effort one, and I feel like they did a solid, good job on it, and I'm very happy about that. You can make like really good things with it. And I think it's a really nice touch that they made of this. I just wish they put that more on the gate, if I gotta be honest with you. If they put it on the gate, I would be so much more happy. But it is what it is. We take what we can get, guys, alright? We take what we can get. And I like everything about this. So yeah, I think people are gonna get some of it. But what I do believe is that people are gonna get more the other bed instead that we're gonna check out right now. Which is the other version. Which is the... Here we go. The singular bed. So we got the singular bed over here, the singular large bed, the dark large bed over here that we got as well. So they have them made some as well, a lot of touches for this, very ripped apart bed over here on the sheets. And they made damaged frame on the bottom now, but no damage on the front instead, which is surprising to me, considering they made a damage chipped on the front on the other one, or in the back, to be fair, if we gotta be saying right, my apologies. But they didn't make it on this one, instead they made it on the front, which is surprising to me, why they would, you know, didn't keep it the same way or just want to make it the other way around, but it is whatever. But they also made a rat on this one. You know why I'm saying that? Specifically, this one is going to be more attracted. I think it's going to get more uses. There's, you know, since everybody's using smaller rooms and not bigger rooms, because bigger rooms has like terrible zoom-ins and stuff like right now, which we hope we can wait for. The smaller ones are definitely going to be more useful in terms of like whatever, make prison cells or anything like that, or hotel rooms that they made specifically a haunted hotel or whatever. But these ones have more aesthetically stuff. So I feel like the singular is way more aesthetically than the big one, and it's more in terms of value in my opinion for it. 100%. So that's what I say. I think the singular one is going to be more attractive than the big one, but the big one can still have big uses either way. It could be the other way around. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe, because smaller rooms means smaller beds. That's what I believe. So I like the design that they made. They made a lot of good job on this. The same one with the big one, and I'm really happy about that. So good job on that, Habbo. Then we got the next one, which is the large plinth. So what I think about large plinth, same as well. Nothing too biggie, nothing too much. We had the large dividers with the large plinths. No changes whatsoever. No cracks. No chips. No, nothing like that. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's pretty fine. I'm always thinking though, like, what could have been looking if they made actually like damages on it or whatever. It could have been something else. I don't know, but it's clean and simple. Nothing too much, nothing too biggy. Same as always, keep it clean. And then we have, the large minibar. Here's what I feel like. I don't know. I feel like this was a missed opportunity. There's nothing changed as well. There's just a recolor. But I think if they made something with the large minibar, it would have been amazing. I don't know. Put a death skull on that. Put a boba skull, as they say. That's what I believe. I think the boba skull on that thing would have been amazing. Just on the side there, or a pirate mark or whatever, you know, the pirate logo that we have on the flag. It would have been something, would have been made it really amazing and different with the minibar, with the Dark Lodge set. But it is what it is. So we just have to take and get what we can get, guys, if I may say so. But it is a missed opportunity in my opinion, so it would have been something else. Then we have the next one, which is just a robust stool, and no changes over there, just revamped completely, no cracks. I don't think it would have worked honestly with anything else. I think that just the recolor on it is just the perfect way it is. Or it could have been if it like was different, but since this is Habbo Origins, I don't think it would have made any more much sense for it. So I think it's fine. The robust, like the bigger robust stool is the way it is. So that's gonna be fine. But then we're gonna go to the next ones over here on the bottom, the final ones, as we can see. Then we have the large candle. So they didn't really do anything changes on this one either. They just recolored it. I mean, or maybe they did. I think they put a little crack on there on the bottom. I'm not sure if that's on the other large candle as well, if they have that. But Either way, I think it's a minor touch. This is going to be also like very useful. Like, I think a lot of people are going to be buying large candles, because I still know that people are attracted to large candles in general. So large candle sets are gonna be probably bought a lot, and since you know you need some moody lighting for your rooms for the pirate FURNI and stuff like that, this one is definitely gonna be bought. And I know that these ones specifically are just way better to buy and make your rooms more pleasing 100% when it comes to like brightness, or gives that flair, gives that touch that you're inside of a pirate room, right? So, or a bar, or whatever the hell you're bringing up, you know, ritual, altar, pirate altar, you know, I don't know what you're gonna create. You're gonna create whatever you want, but that's what I'm gonna say. So yeah, but either way, it's a nice looking candle. I like it. And I just can't wait to see what kind of lightning effect that it's gonna give when you're gonna activate it and stuff. So I really like this one. Now, let's go to the other ones that have been somewhat changed. Then we have the little, you know, the little bench over here, the sit bench from the lodge, Dark Lodge, and they made at least a little chip damage on the front there. Gives that a little bit aesthetically as well for the, you know, for the material and for the Pirate Lodge. So I like that little touch that they made, and I think this one, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna buy this one for sure, because I'm definitely gonna try to make a prison. As I've been speaking through the whole video, I wanna make a prison cell, all right? I want to make a prison cell, and that's what I really want to do, because I know what I'm gonna make. The only thing that sucks right now is that the chains from like Halloween or whatever, I think it's from Halloween, that doesn't exist as of right now. But once it comes out, oh my god, it's gonna look really good. It's gonna flare up, guys. It's gonna flare up. Either way, so we're going to the next one. There we go. We got the bar desk over here, the giant one. So they made some changes on this one actually, and I don't know why, but this is like one of my favorite like touches from the FURNI set. So for you, well, at least one of my favorite, because you have the right side, you have the chip damage right there, but in the middle they sort of like made it to fit the theme of the material itself, because this doesn't exist in the regular lodge set, as far as I know, on that middle part, as you can see. So they added that for the Dark Lodge and gave it like that extra like, yeah, vibe for the material that it is. So it looks really solid. And not only that, I feel like you can use this in a lot of things that you can make when it's changed like that, because it gives that extra touch for the FURNI itself. So I really heavily enjoy how they made this way with that little extra, like it's looked like a little fire touch on that, if we're gonna say so, that it's a little burned. So now we go to the final one, guys, the final thing in the entire FURNI set. The bookshelf. So, I'm kind of disappointed about this one. I'm actually low-key disappointed, right? So, I don't know if they couldn't make a lot of things and touches right, but this one specifically, it makes me very mad. Why? Sure, I understood, like, when we talked about simplicity, right? That some things doesn't need to be changed. However, it's a bookshelf. A bookshelf, in my opinion, makes a lot of difference for a room. 100%. And I don't know why we didn't make any more differences on this. Why didn't we make it more damaged? Why didn't we just, like, I don't know, third shelf over here, make it broken, or that it's just fallen down or something? Why could we not make anything different with this one? This is one of the ones that it makes me a little bit mad, because this one could have made a lot of difference for just putting in the room together with the lodge door and everything like that. But this one, I wish they could have changed something on. Because as of right now, it's just a regular shelf with a recolor on it. And I feel like that they missed the mark on that one, dude. They could have made something really great with that one, since the fire furnace set, since everything else in the damn picture is broken. Almost. So I wish they could have done more effort on the damn shelf. And it would have been so nice, man. It would have been so nice, honestly. But instead, we got this. But I understand if they couldn't make any more, like, you know, extra things or whatever, since I don't know how Habbo Origins pretty much work and etc. But it is whatever, you know, when it comes to design making and like how it affects the game and whatever. But I just wish there was something more with this one. It is what it is. We take what we can get, guys. But at least we got a lodge gate with a death skull on it and broken beds that have put a lot of work with a rat on it. Okay, we got rats. We got rats in Habbo, guys. Okay, so that's just how it is. But anyways, guys, that's the Pirate Fire. I can't even speak. the Pirate FURNI large set. So there we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that Pirate FURNI large set that we've been checking out. So tell me in the chat if you guys gonna buy it. What are your designs? What are your ideas? And let me know in the chat below on my YouTube channel, right? So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will do my best to deliver more Habbo content here on my YouTube channel, or content in general. I'm very sorry as usual that I'm busy, if I may say so. But I will do my best for the next time. Either way, catch you later, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye from the Meatball Guy. Peace. Critical hit.